Alian ng VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Super Cup pangontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Alian na ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Naibaglaong sa dula sa atong timawi pasalig, ipahitungod sa pamilya ug sa ato ang syudad. VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup. Sa atong tanan, daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Super Cup pangontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Alian na ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Kaning higayon para ipakita ang mga abilidad para pamatubod ang tinuod ang mga kusgan. VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup. Alian ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Super Cup pangontra droga, maiusap ang tanan. Alian na ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup. Alian na ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Super Cup pangontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Alian na ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan.
Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. Ngayong gabi ay ating makakasama ang ilan sa mga personalidad na ating aabangan sa nalalapit na second conference ng Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup. Ako po si Rhan Moraleda.
Yes, that's right. Well, good evening everyone. Maayong gabi kaninyong tanan. Welcome to Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup ato ni Bai Sports Connect. This is Marian Bato-on. And also, Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup is actually presented by Chooks to Go in association with W Cube Solutions, our official digital partner, MDC, the official ball of 2021 VisMin Super Cup second conference, and Tolak Angin, the official herbal supplement of VisMin Super Cup, and Virex, our official disinfectant, Phenom, the official sportswear of VisMin Super Cup, and Fin Cotton, the official sneakers of VisMin Super Cup. We also have Bucket Vault PH, the official social media partner of Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup, in partnership with First Core Fitness Center.
All right, so we have a bunch of guests for tonight, partner, as we will also have on the show later the new faces of Roxas Vanguards with their well-experienced head coach Alvin Grey and players Cyrus, Tabi, and Levi Dela Cruz. Also later in the show, we will have the newest member of Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup family, Mr. Paul De La Puente of Fin Cotton.
Mhm. But before natin silang kausapin, Ran, dumako muna tayo sa first guest natin sa ating show. Our guest tonight is a known face in the basketball scene and also sa Pilipinas, and a known player agent sa mga professional basketball players like Alan Bolanade. We also have Mark Nonoy, to name a few. And now being hands-on president in the sportswear business, let's greet the president of Phenom Sportswear Incorporated. We have Mr. Jackson Chua. Sir, good evening. And how are you? Kumusta po kayo?
Good evening po. Good evening po sa inyo at sa lahat ng viewers. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, sir. Thank you po sa pagpapaunlak sa VisMin Super Cup para makasama po kayo ngayong gabi. And first of all, sir, may we know po muna what is Phenom Sportswear?
Phenom Sportswear is a local manufacturer of high-quality sports apparels. Nagkikater kami sa mga sports teams, hindi lang locally pero abroad. Pero we take pride na tayo ay 100% gawang Pilipino. Ayan po.
Yes, it's actually a local product and very proudly from the Philippines. And also, regarding that, there are a lot of business in line of basketball that you can choose from, Sir Jack. So, why did you choose sportswear business?
First and foremost, kasi dinala tayo patungo sa basketball because yung passion natin para sa sports, because I used to play basketball also. And alam nyo naman, ang mga Filipinos talagang sobrang love natin ng basketball. Yan talaga ang first love natin. And nakikita namin to, namunga naman tong passion namin, naging profitable business siya. Hindi lang kami ngayon nandito sa local scene, sa abroad, very visible kami. Meron tayong office sa New York, which has been going on for around 3-4 years na. So, ayun, we cater not only to Filipino Americans there, pero also itong mga AAUs. So, mga iba-ibang lahi na rin yung mga kinikater natin, nagagandahan sa produkto, nagawang Pilipino. Kasi iba tayo sa pagmamahal sa basketball eh. Kaya yung produkto natin, ginagalingan natin, ginagandahan natin kasi doon natin nilalabas yung pagmamahal natin sa basketball. So, bawat labas ng jersey natin may kasamang pagmamahal. Tsaka doon natin pinapakita yung passion natin sa basketball as Filipinos.
Okay, sir, pero siguro going back, sir, paano po kayo nag-start netong business na to?
Actually, kaya ako na-start yung Phenom ay meron talaga akong main business. So, yun talaga yung business ko. Kaya lang, syempre, ang tagal kong nawala sa basketball, tagal kong hindi nakapaglaro. Naisipan ko na sobrang dream ko eh. Nung as a player pa lang ako, gusto kong magkaroon ng sports apparel business kasi dati, di ba, sobrang konti lang yung mga gumagawa, saka big names, saka medyo may kamahalan. It's either hindi talaga natin. Tapos, nung time na yon, nung mga bata pa kami, pag nagkakaroon kami ng jersey, hanggang ngayon, actually, mga jersey ko nung high school, grade school, hanggang ngayon, meron pa ako eh. Tinatabi ko. Kasi, kumbaga, talagang binavalue mo yung experience ba. So, ayun, nag-start ako kaya ako pumunta sa foray into sportswear dahil gusto ko ma-involve ulit unti-unti through basketball. And ito nga yung naging door natin para makabalik sa basketball, na involved tayo through making sportswear. Then eventually ito, hindi lang naging business na mas medyo lumalim pa yung involvement natin sa basketball, na nagkaroon tayo ng management, hindi lang sa teams, kundi rin sa mga players. So ngayon, nandito tayo, tumutulong din tayo sa mga magagandang program na meron na pinaniniwalaan namin, itong Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup, na nag-o-offer ng napakagandang program para sa mga grassroots dito sa Pilipinas.
Okay sir, total nabanggit nyo na po yung about sa VisMin Super Cup. How did you come aboard po dito sa VisMin Super Cup family?
Actually, kasi, I used to handle a team before, Basilan. So, nag-join kami sa VisMin from MPBL kami. Tapos sumali kami ng VisMin Super Cup. Pero kasi nung sumali kami ng VisMin, nakita ko yung passion din ng founder natin, yung COO natin na si Sir Rocky. So, andito kasi sa yung vision niya with VisMin is magandang exposure, mabigyan ng exposure lalo yung mga nasa probinsya natin na hindi masyado napapansin dito sa Luzon. So, inline ito kasi sa vision namin rin with Phenom. Nag-handle kami ng mga players with na hindi talaga galing sa mga big institutions, na naghahanap kami ng mga players galing sa mga probinsya, kasi we think talaga kahit naman dun sa mga liblib na lugar kayang makipagsabayan anywhere. So itong VisMin, binibigyan niya ng opportunity lahat. So nakikita namin napakagandang suportahan, kaya andito kami para suportahan yung Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup.
Yes, thank you so much for that, sir. And also, as what you've mentioned before, there are actually a lot of, online business making jerseys as well. So, what makes Phenom Sportswear different from other brands?
Yun nga yung what made us survive through the pandemic, kasi alam naman natin maraming sportswear business dito sa Philippines, no? But what made us survive, that separated us from everybody else, is yung quality na ginagawa namin. Kasi we're not thinking about the profit. We're actually thinking about yung kung anong kalalabasan ng produkto. So gusto namin, ang iniisip ko parati, hindi as a businessman, iniisip ko kung magiging proud ba ako pag sinuot ko yung produkto namin. So kasi syempre it comes with memories, di ba? Pag sinuot mo, halimbawa, you're from a high school team, first time mo nag-try out ka, napasok ka, or first time mo amateur ka, naging pro ka, yung jersey mo sobrang memorable eh. So kumbaga talagang kinikeeps mo yon. So gusto mo yung quality na kalalabasan ng jersey na yon, hindi siya kumbaga ma-hold yung memory that will last na matagal. So yung quality namin, yun yung nag-separate sa lahat ng mga sportswear. So talagang di namin tinitipid, binibigyan namin ng from designing, sa tahi, packaging, lahat. Talagang tinutuunan natin ng pansin, hindi natin tinitipid. So kahit hindi namin binababaan yung presyo natin, marami pa rin tumatangkilik, kaya laking pasasalamat ko para ron.
Okay sir, then what are your expectations about the partnership of Phenom and VisMin Super Cup?
Isa sa mga nakikita kong partnership the benefits from our partnership, kasi dito sa area namin locally, no, sa greater commercial area like Luzon, NCR, sobrang sa mga malaking cities kilala na kami. Talagang hindi naman sa pagmamalaki, medyo branded na kami. So ang gusto ko lang rin mapasok na market is yung mga medyo nagkakaroon ng hesitation with our brand, kasi they think na we're expensive kasi nga nakikita na kami with big leagues, etc. I don't want them to think that way. Gusto ko makita nila na si Phenom andito pa rin, kahit naman sabihin mo na they see us sa PBA, MPBL, UAAP or sa abroad. Gusto ko ramdam nila yung product natin, na pagka Pinoy pa rin, na nagre-reach out pa rin tayo. So yun yung pinaka binibigay na opportunity sa akin ng VisMin, kaya sobrang pasasalamat ko rin sa liga na to.
Yes, thank you very much, sir, for giving us your time and also being part of the Vismin family. I can actually see a while ago that you have a jersey like Squid Game. I'm a very big fan of it. So, is there any way the fans can reach Phenom, and where can they purchase your products?
Ma'am, we're very visible with our social media pages.
Mm-mm.
Ang social media page namin is Phenom Sportswear Inc. Meron kami sa Facebook at saka sa IG, and available din kami sa Shopee. Feel free lang kayo to message us 24/7 kasi we have staff naman na mag-assist sa inyo, at the same time yung product din namin. Although halimbawa katulad yung mga PBA apparels namin or yung mga nasa professional sports team namin, ino-offer din namin yan na available sa lahat. Hindi yan exclusive to kung sino yung mga tinutulungan namin na team. So, kung ano yung actual na masusuot nila, magiging available din sa inyo, masusuot nyo kung gusto niyo ma-purchase siya. So, yan po.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, sir. Is there any message you want to say to your supporters, to the VisMin Super Cup family? Any shout
Ah,
out before we let you go?
Apo. Una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat po ako sa opportunity na binigay ng Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup sa pangunguna ni Sir Rocky at ni Coach Shelito Caro, dahil malaking opportunity rin po sa amin ito para makapag-reach out kami doon sa vision namin na ma-reach din namin yung mga grassroots level. And isa rin po itong opportunity para makatulong po kami in any way we can, kasi yun lang naman po yung drive talaga namin dito, yung passion namin to help without getting anything in return naman. And gusto ko lang rin po magpasalamat at saka humingi rin ng support sa lahat po ng mga basketball fans dito sa Philippines na suportahan po natin ang mga liga na katulad ng VisMin Cup. Kasi alam niyo po, marami po akong liga na nasalihan, naging part. Ito po kasi yung liga na parang hindi siya recycled na mga pro leagues. So, kumbaga nabibigyan ng opportunity yung mga bagong rising stars natin. Hindi yung paulit-ulit na lang yung nakikita nating tao. So, talagang inaano natin dito is bago, fresh. Hindi man siya big names, pero ito yung mga next big thing na makikita natin na possible. Tsaka mas maganda kasi yung nanggagaling mismo sa atin, sa lugar natin, personal na kakilala natin, na napapanood, nakakita lang natin sa kalsada, nakakasalubong natin. Ngayon, nakikita natin sa TV. Nakikita natin siya kung paano siya umangat. Yung kumbaga yung dream niya, yung goal niya. Suportahan natin, tulungan natin siya umangat, yung bawat players. And shout out sa team ko sa Phenom, Phenom Sportswear, yung staff namin dyan, yung hardworking staff namin, sila talaga yung bumubuo nito. Tsaka sa pamilya ko, mama ko, si Beth B, mga anak ko, saka kay Adrian ko, nagpapabate. Thank you so much sa lahat ng support. Yung hindi po nagsasawang sumuport, despite of everything, yung naniniwala, hindi na, kumbaga, ano lang po tayo, trabaho lang tayo. Wala po tayong personalan. Yan lang pa.
All right, again, sir, thank you very much and welcome to the Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup family.
Thank you so much po. Thank you so much. It's our pleasure.
Thank you so much, Sir Jax. So guys, unang part pa lang yan ng ating show, and susunod ang isa pa sa mga new member ng Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup family. Walang iba ang Finn Cotton with their owner, Mr. Paul de la Fuente. Pero bago yan, please check out these reminders from our sponsors.
Patuloy pa ring hinaharap ang mga pagsubok dulot ng COVID-19. Pero tayong mga Pilipino ay tuloy lang ang laban dahil maraming umaasa at nagmamahal sa atin. Kakayanin kahit sumusugod sa ulan para lang makapaghanap buhay. Sa araw-araw mong laban, nandito lang ang tulak angin para umalalay sa'yo hanggang sa iyong pagbangon. Sa mga oras na kailangan mo lang ng konting suporta, oras na tulak angin. Talagang paalala, ang tulak angin ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Yes. Hello, good evening again, guys. All right, so now let's meet the new member of the Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup family. He is the owner of the upcoming sneakers company, not just here in the Philippines, but abroad. Let's welcome the owner of Fin Cotton, Mr. Paul de la Fuente. Good evening, po, sir. And how are you now, especially with this pandemic?
Hello, good evening po sa inyong lahat. Maayong gabi. Maayong gabi po.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. First of all, may we know what is Fin Cotton brand?
Okay. So, Fin Cotton is a locally owned brand, that aims to be a top sneaker brand in Asia within the next 5 years. Currently, of course, being that we're just starting, currently we are still manufacturing abroad. However, our main goal is to bring the infrastructure and manufacture here locally in the Philippines. Syempre, with the support of our community and loyal customers, maaabot natin yung pangarap na yan. Lalo na ngayon na kailangan ng mga Pilipino ang trabaho dahil sa pandemya. So, hopefully, with the help of our loyal customers, madadala natin tong mga sapatos na to sa dito na natin gagawin sa Pilipinas. Yan ang goal natin.
Mhm. Yes, thank you so much for that, sir. And may we also know, why did you choose in the shoe business, especially the sneaker business?
Oo. Actually, before the pandemic, I wasn't really new to the sneaker industry, I used to run a business na naglilinis ng sapatos and nagko-customize. And when the pandemic hit, I decided to shift my focus into what I wanted to do talaga long term also, which is yung have our own sneaker brand. The good thing about it was, obviously we're very sensitive to, the pandemic, but there were advantages during the pandemic. Everyone was staying at home, and we maximized the power of online selling, especially sa social media platforms, namely Facebook, Instagram, and Google. So yun, mahilig talaga ako sa sapatos, and then basketball also. So one of the things that we want to do as a sneaker brand is to uplift Filipino basketball, tutulong kami sa industriya para maging more competitive. Alam mo, competitive na ang Filipino basketball as of the moment, but we will support and uplift Filipino basketball para maging mas competitive, and hopefully the Philippines will become number 1 in the world also. Rank, di ba?
Yes, po, sir. I'm actually looking some of your designs. It's actually really, really cool. And I can also see some of personalities that are actually promoting your products as well. And we have Floyd Mayweather. We also have a lot of personalities from the basketball association teams. Phil Basket, you're also having some of their players as well. With
Yes.
regards to that, sir, what makes Fin Cotton better than other brands?
I'll be honest with you, we really don't want to, push ourselves and say we're better than the other brands. We're more of a supportive of other brands as well. We're not here to kill any other brands. No, we're here to join the industry and uplift the sneaker industry some more. Now, if if we become up and coming, and the bigger brands see us, then it's actually a good thing because it would actually push them also to innovate their products as well. I'm a big fan of the other brands as well, and that's the reason why I went into the sneaker industry, which is actually inspired by the bigger brands that went ahead of us. So, but obviously, syempre, our goal, which is our focus, is ourselves. We aim to really, in a couple of years' time, be able to manufacture locally na talagang masasabi mo pareho ng quality ng mga top brands ngayon internationally. And hopefully, kaya din namin kinuha si Floyd Mayweather, we also want to, show the world that we can also sponsor and maybe in the future sign international athletes as our contracted athletes to promote our brand. I mean, as early as now, we are aiming high and we are working our hardest to get to that point.
Mm-mm.
Okay, sir. Speaking of sponsorship, you are one of the newest member of the VisMin Super Cup family. So can you share to us how do you come aboard in the league?
Well, I was actually familiar with VisMin even in the first conference, no. Mogs of Brew Authority and JR Kawaling actually visited my office even before the season started, and that was the time that I got introduced to VisMin, to the Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup, along with one of our Fin Cotton athletes, si Ron J. Buenafe. So since then, pinapanood ko na siya and we really want to support the league, no. And shout out kasi alam ko yung next yung guest mga Vanguards eh. So shout out din kay JK Casino tsaka kay Siraj, mga Fin Cotton athletes din natin yan. So anyway, and then recently Boss Rocky messaged me, and syempre hindi natin matatanggihan yan, di ba? So sabi ko, we want to support and uplift Filipino basketball, and that includes VisMin as well, because most of the a lot of actually of the good players even in the PBA actually come from VisMin, di ba? Would you agree?
Yes, sir. And also, with regards to that, why did you choose Sir Paul to partner with VisMin Super Cup? Mm-mm.
Yes. The brand represents ano eh, like what the first guest nga si Sir Jax no said, represents grassroots. And I think if we as a brand support VisMin and VisMin becomes a bigger brand as we go along, I think there will be kids who are watching the league who will be inspired to be better basketball players in the future. And yun naman yung gusto natin, yung mga bata, yung kabataan ngayon mahilig sa basketball at i-push forward pa itong industriya ng basketball sa Pilipinas. And for me, if supporting and uplifting these types of leagues would in the future help Filipino basketball, especially with the younger generations, ano na ako, buo na ako. Okay na sa akin yun, masaya na ako.
Yes, definitely. Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup is for the next generation na, sir. And with regards to that, ano po yung mga expectations nyo about this partnership with VisMin?
To be honest with you, feeling ko, ako with I think VisMin will help me more than I am helping VisMin. So nothing but gratefulness to the organization, to all of you guys, especially kay Rocky, no, for inviting us. We hope this to be a continued partnership between the two brands, no, and we help grow the industry together. Yun lang, masaya na talaga ako. Yun lang talaga.
Yes, thank you so much, Sir Jax, Sir Paul, for that. Sorry. Also, I would like to ask, sir, since you actually have a lot of products, a lot of sneakers, a lot of designs, I would like to buy some as well, and maybe some of our fans really would like to buy. So
Yes.
where can we purchase your products?
Okay, they can visit our website at www.fincotton.com. So, and also they can message us on our our social media pages, which is on Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube. Pwede may magre-reply din doon. It's at Fincotton Sneakers. Just message us there. There will be an agent who will be responding to you and assisting you there. Lalo na pag syempre hindi ka familiar sa sizing mo and stuff like that, they will help you there. Um, Yun. You can buy there or yeah, message me directly on Facebook.
Sir, is there any other leagues, athletes, or teams that Pink Cotton is supporting?
Yeah, actually most basketball leagues, no. Last year we were a partner of the PBA draft, yung online draft. We were a partner there. Right now we're also a partner with San Juan Knights. And hopefully marami pang lumapit at marami pa kami makausap to partner, no. We are in support and of Filipino basketball in general. Lalo na ito, VisMin. Kaya excited na excited kami dito, no. Gusto namin talaga. We want brands to, compete with each other. Yung talagang support each other and challenging each other to be better. So, if VisMin, can challenge other leagues to be better, then you guys are doing a good job also. Ang gusto naman natin is to challenge each other to be better, di ba? So, um, very supportive kami of Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup.
Okay, sir. Bali, yung nakikita namin ngayon is byproduct na of your hard work. Pero, let's go back naman dun sa simula nyo, sir. Paano ba kayo nagsimula dito sa negosyo nyo, sa Pink Cotton?
Nako, mahaba-haba yan. Pero sige, no? So, ano lang. Like any of us, no, we start, hindi naman lahat siniswerte na may mana or whatsoever, di ba? So, I actually started in banking. But, there's always this itch or that feeling that you want to go into entrepreneurship. But, I've been an entrepreneur for more than a decade now, and failures through failures. I think ang maganda nga dun is pag nagfe-fail ka, marami kang natututunan. Kumbaga yun yung tuition fee mo, yung failures, yung mga lugi mo, yun yung tuition fee mo. I think when the pandemic hit and everyone just stayed at home, graduate na ako sa dami ng failures na nadaanan. So nung nag-pandemic, di na ako nagpanic. Sabi ko, okay, there's an opportunity here. Times are changing. Anong pwede natin gawin? So, went into online selling. Wasn't really selling shoes to begin with kasi syempre ang mahirap sa sapatos, iba-iba yung sizes saka variants, di ba? So, we started online selling yung mga nebulizers nung panahon nung Taal. Kasabayan yun Taal and COVID nebulizers, and then beauty products, yung mga IPL, yung mga ganyan. And bumenta. And then we learned more about how to do online selling and branding. So, nung medyo nagka-momentum na, we went into branding our own sneakers. So now that we have enough momentum, we are now moving into manufacturing our own sneakers. Manufacturing and designing our own sneakers. So, yeah, it's only been short of a year. We started around August of 2020. But we have come so far already, and we want this hyper growth to be consistent, and we don't want to slow down. We actually want to be faster. So before you know it, you'll probably see a FinCotton physical branch there somewhere in Visayas and in Mindanao, and hopefully by next year we get to do that.
Yes, and nalaman namin, sir, is baby steps after baby steps, sir. Yung pinagdaanan nyo. And ngayon, palaki ng palaki palalo yung Pink Cotton. And sir, nabanggit nyo po yung about sa pandemic, yung naging epekto nito sa business nyo, and paano rin kayo nag-improve towards dyan. Ano sir yung mai-share yung parang lesson to every businessman, small businessman
Um,
that experience of yours.
well, for me, no, Ran, thanks for that question. For me, I think ang importante marunong kang mag-adjust. Hindi kailangan magaling mag-adjust. Ang importante marunong ka lang mag-adjust. Times are changing. Nagbabago ang panahon ngayon. Dati ang pinaniniwalaan, tunay na balita. Ngayon, memes, pinapaniwalaan na. Dati, Facebook lang. Ngayon, metaverse na. 'Di ba? Dati
Mm.
tunay na pera, ngayon cryptocurrency na. So, anong
Yeah.
ibig ko sabihin? Times are changing. Ibig sabihin, kailangan hindi ka sarado sa pagbabago. And kailangan continuous ang iyong learning. So, kung marunong kang sumabay sa pagbabago ng mundo at hindi kayong uupo-upo lang, makakahabol ka at sabihin na natin, makakalamang ka at some point, no? So long as di ka nakakaapak sa paan ng ibang tao, yun naman ang important, di ba? Pero yun lang, masasabi ko talaga there's a big shift in information and in wealth sa panahon ngayon. Everything is online. So for those who want to be, or who are aspiring entrepreneurs, wag niyong kakalimutan online. Kaya nga okay tong ginagawa natin online, hindi TV, kasi ito talaga yung yung madaling puntahan, madaling panoorin, 'di ba? Cellphone lang, di mo kailangan ng signal, di mo kailangan ng subscription. Punta ka lang sa page, like, follow. Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup. Follow niyo po yung page na to. Yes. Yun ang
Yes, sir. Thank
ma-advise.
you so much for that. Mm.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for that. And yes, I have one last question. I'm actually a bit curious about the name of your company. So how did you come up with the name for your company, Fin Cotton?
Yeah, well, that's a good question, no, Marian. No? Actually, before this business, no, my previous business pa, I always name my businesses through sa pangalan ng mga either pet ko or anak ko. Like my son, my eldest is Ethan, and then my dog is Cash. Now si Cash, yung beagle ko, merong panganay, ang pangalan Finn, Finn. So, since hindi ko na magamit yung pangalan ni Ethan tsaka ni Cash, si Finn, which is yung panganay ni Cash, sabi ko, okay yung pangalan na Finn pero wala akong second name. So, naghanap ako ng word na synonymous to comfort, and I've thought of the word cotton. Pwede rin siyang tunog pangalan. And nung pinagdikit ko yung Finn Cotton, okay. May dating, So, nagtanong-tanong ako, and people like the name of the brand, and here we are, Finn Cotton. It's actually driven from our beagle also.
Wow, that's a very cute name. And now it's actually one of the biggest sneaker business company here in Asia and in the Philippines as well. Anyway,
Yes.
thank you so much. Yes, I can see that. So hopefully, I could buy one pair as well. At to Sir Ran din. Hopefully, to Sir Ran, we're gonna
Yeah.
buy one pair.
Baka
We're gonna
padalan
chat Sir
tayo ni
Paul
Sir Paul
later.
bigla.
No problem. No problem.
Yes, we have. Yes, Sir Ran, you have something to say, sir.
Sir, nasa sneaker business kayo, pero yung cotton kasi is more sounds like the for clothing line. So, wala
Hmm.
bang marami ba or wala bang nagkakamali na mga buyers na nagtatanong na
Mm.
kung may clothings kayo?
Actually, Ran, no? Surprisingly, wala pa, no? But, ibabalik ko yan, no? Meron ngang brand, pangalan Apple,
Pero
Diba?
cellphone.
Pero cellphone, tsaka
Yeah.
computers. But, of course, we're definitely gonna venture in that as well in the future. So, abangan nyo. For all you know, baka nagja-jersey na rin kami in the future, di ba? Tapos,
Yeah.
official outfitter of Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup, yung mga ganyan na jersey and whatsoever. With, of course,
Yeah.
in collaboration with
Phenom.
Phenom. Oh,
Phenom,
Yeah.
yeah.
with Sir Jax, di ba? So who knows? Who knows what the future entails? Maybe, diba? We just work hard and continue to move forward, and hopefully we get to our destination.
Yes,
Yes.
abangan namin yan, sir.
Mm-mm. Yes, sir.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, I have you actually mentioned that there's actually you've been through a lot with your company with the pandemic as well. There's actually a lot of challenges, and you also have your success as well. So how would you describe your company's success up to this date?
Wow, that's um that's a good question, no? How will I describe my company's success? Marian, babalik ko, no?
Mm-mm.
I'm not the one who tags myself or the things that I do successful.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Um, for us, so long as we do what supports the company and the staff and everyone around, and also the industry that we are supporting, um, masaya kami. And with whatever monetary rewards or growth, or even, yung tipong fame or whatever it gives, that's only a byproduct of what we are trying to do. We're not really focusing on, the bottom line anymore, but we're focusing on the brand and the industry that we are trying to uplift. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not the one. If other people would say we're successful, I'm happy. Thank you very much, no. But yeah, if there's one word, we're just grateful for the opportunity. Never did I realize that I will be, you know, in the running for sneaker brands, 'di ba? I mean, that's a dream come true, 'di ba? Parang kukonti lang ang sneaker brand sa mundo eh. Nandyan ka na, tapos kilala ka na rin. I mean, it's a
Mm-mm.
dream come true. I mean, for me, every day is a blessing. So, for me, if there's one word, it's just gratefulness talaga.
Yes. So Rand, do you have one last question for Sir Paul before that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good, Marian. And
Okay.
medyo na-stretch na natin si Sir Paul eh.
Yes. All
Thank you,
right. So
thank you for the time.
again, yes, sir. All right. So again, our Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup new family member, we have Mr. Paul De La Fuente, the owner of Fin Cotton. So right now, I believe, okay, let's give me a moment.
Sir Paul,
Yes.
any messages to the Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup family, to your supporters, and saan po nila kayo pwedeng tawagan para umorder?
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you very much to everyone, no, especially you, Rhan and Marian, no, for inviting us over. Thank you very much to the Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup for this brand new partnership. Um, I'd like to thank everyone also who are watching and supporting this channel, no, and thank you to our staff who continue to work hard every day in uplifting our brand in the industry. Um, yun, maraming salamat sa lahat, sa pamilya ko, hello. Thank you guys, thank
Yes.
you.
And hello to Finn, the
Oh,
Beagle's
sige,
dog that you have.
hihimasin ko mamaya si Finn. Uy, Finn, usapan ka na sa
Yes, sir.
Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup.
Yes. Well, there you have it. One of the new member of the Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup family, Finn Cotton, with the owner Paul De La Fuente. So now lalo nang umiinit ang ang ating gabi, pero di pa tayo tapos sa show natin. We will have on the show the Roxas City Vanguards with head coach Alvin Grey and players Cyrus, Tabi, and Levi de la Cruz. And we will also have their sponsor, the PMQ, with their owner, Patrick M. Kiambao. But before that, please check these reminders from our sponsors.
Patuloy pa ring hinaharap ang mga pagsubok dulot ng COVID-19. Pero tayong mga Pilipino ay tuloy lang ang laban dahil maraming umaasa at nagmamahal sa atin. Kakayanin kahit sumusugod sa ulan para lang makapaghanap buhay. Sa araw-araw mong laban, nandito lang ang tulak angin para umalalay sa'yo hanggang sa iyong pagbangon. Sa mga oras na kailangan mo lang ng konting suporta, oras na tulak angin. Talagang paalala, ang tulak angin ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit. Patuloy pa ring hinaharap ang mga pagsubok dulot ng COVID-19. Pero tayong mga Pilipino ay tuloy lang ang laban dahil maraming umaasa at nagmamahal sa atin. Kakayanin kahit sumusugod sa ulan para lang makapaghanap buhay. Sa araw-araw mong laban, nandito lang ang tulak angin para umalalay sa'yo hanggang sa iyong pagbangon. Sa mga oras na kailangan mo lang ng konting suporta, oras na tulak angin. Talagang paalala, ang tulak angin ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Yes,
Alright.
hi Rhan, how are you?
Hi Marian. So nagkakaroon lang po ng konting technical difficulty sa part ng ating mga susunod na guest na Roxas Vanguards. So for now, kami po muna ang makakausap nyo here. So siguro mag-flash muna tayo ng ng mga comments kanina, no? So
Yes, oo.
sila Coach Jan Calio, so kay Boss Jax daw, more power. And sila Sir Tony Pardo. Yan. Si John Raymond Bagadja, let's support local business.
Yes.
Ito, si player Anthony Bringas. And yan, Len Liber Paragas, more power, Boss Jax. Ito, another player, si Alin Bulanadi. And si
With emoticon.
Kevin Kiambao, another
Mm.
player. Boss Jax, more power, and that. And
God
God bless, I
bless.
miss you.
I miss you. Oh, 'di ba? Napaka-sweet naman.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-mm.
So,
Well, guys, you can also check Finn Cotton. They actually have their Facebook page, Finn Cotton, that's spelled as FINNCOTTON, and we also have Phenom Sportswear as well. Diba, Ran? Napakaganda yun. Like, imagine, um, previous like the team's jersey like from PBA or Phil Basket that you actually idolize, you can even buy the jerseys that they're actually wearing. So it's actually really nice. You don't need to um siguro like ibigay or something like that. You can really buy it through Shopee. They actually have in Shopee. I believe they have in Shopee, and they also have, they're actually very much reachable through their social media pages. So it's a very nice brand as well.
yes, and we are very glad talaga na Phenom and
Mm-mm.
Pin Cotton are part of the Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup family na, and napakalaking bagay yung pagpasok nila sa ating liga.
Yes.
So Marian, ano ba yung
Mm.
mga napulot mong ano yung tumatak sa'yo doon sa mga sinabi nila Boss Jack sa kanila Boss Paul?
Well, actually, with regards to humble beginnings, it's
Yeah.
really really nice. I've also started through humble beginnings as well. With the pandemic, I have a lot of problems, challenges in my life. But then again, of course, Filipino tayo. We actually stand
Yeah.
up and then we fight for ourselves. We do everything just to keep our lives going. So I believe ang ganda talaga ng mga sinabi nila, sir. It's very much inspiring, especially to to our young entrepreneurs that they're actually also selling
Mhm.
online with the pandemic. So it's really nice, inspiring stories they have. Mhm.
Yes, and both of them talaga nagsimula sa ibaba muna and nagsikap, nag-fail hanggang makuha nila yung kung nasaan man sila ngayon. So,
Mm-mm.
I think lumalalim na ang gabi and the issue of connectivity na yan yung
Mm-mm.
bago talaga sa new normal natin eh. So, yan yung mga
Yes.
hindi na natin maiiwasan sa ngayon. But
Mm-mm.
we promise you guys that Roxas Vanguard will be siguro by next week
Back to yeah.
on our
Mm-mm.
next show, babalikan natin sila. But for now, uh, thank you very much for tuning in to Bai Sports Connect. And I'm Rhan Moraleda.
Yes,
And
and this is Marian Bato-on. Yes, and also there you have it. Another episode has come to an end, and see you next week. Ulit para sa isa na namang kwentuhan, maybe the Rojas team, and also inside and behind the Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup second conference. So again, this is Marian Bato-on and my partner, Mr. Rhan Moralde, Moraleda, and also see you next week. Paalam. Have a great night, guys.
Alian ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Super Cup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Alian ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Naibaglaong sa dula, sa atong timawi basalig, ipahintungod sa pamilya, ug sa ato ang syudad. VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup. Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong pagtula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Super Cup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. At niya na ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Kaning higayon para ipakita ang mga abilidad para pamatubod ang tinuod ang mga kusgan. VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup. Andian ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Super Cup ang kontra droga, maiusap ang tanan. Andian na ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. VisMin Super Cup, VisMin Super Cup.